United Way is unique in its ability to be the community steward of their charitable dollar, to look at the broad needs across all of those needs and all of those neighbors and bring those services effectively and efficiently in ways that matter and that you can measure the difference. These goal areas help bring like similar groups together. And for the first time, they're thinking about the needs in the community and how they effectively, efficiently get at that together. Very, very unique. Happens nowhere in our community except through the United Way and the work that it's doing.
Well, the magic that's happening at Kennedy is that kids are making great academic gains and great social emotional gains. And it goes with just having everybody together working on it. It's no longer just the responsibility of me and my staff or my staff in the district. When a community can step in and see that they really have an important part to play with the success of a bunch of little kids, it's awesome.
We have other things that we can do during Power Hour. Now they're wanting to do more science projects during Boys and Girls Club, and they're wanting to do more like engineering or building construction projects. So yes, kids are learning more, they're being engaged more, the staff is being actually to sit down and have a conversation with the kids.
I think the United Way provides sort of like an umbrella that covers all of the agencies, whether it's the resources, the conversations, and being able to come to that one place and know that you're helping and impacting, 50 different agencies and not just one. And it's not just about the Salvation Army, it's not just about Just Food, it's about us as an overall community and how we work together. And I think that the United Way is really helping to bring us together and kind of that glue and that backbone, the cornerstone, to kind of, pool all the resource and everybody have that conversation.
There's this talented pool of young people who have disabilities that need to be working. Employment is still a barrier for a lot of our people with disabilities. By partnering with the United Way, it helps us with the funding to be able to give those kids their first community-based work trial.
AmeriCorps members are initiating follow-up with our patients. They're reaching out by phone. They're making contact between visits so that our patients aren't just falling through the cracks or falling off the map, but they're staying engaged.
I see a lot more people getting the help they need before it's bad, and maybe addressing diabetes that hasn't been addressed in years, and they've had a lot of physical repercussions from it, but they just haven't had the opportunity to get the appropriate health care that they need. Because you invested in health through the United Way, our guests are now able to address serious health issues. Emergency room visits by the shelter guests have dropped by more than 60% in the last year.
Because you invested in the educational goal of the United Way, our children at Kennedy are having opportunities and successes that they otherwise would not have.
Because you invested through the United Way in the self-sufficiency goal, the Salvation Army is able to give people a voice in their finances, is able to connect them to different resources in the community, and overall give them a new sense of hope in their lives.
Because you invested in self-sufficiency through United Way, over 15 kids in our community, and especially kids in rural Douglas County, have had an opportunity to gain valuable work skills and life skills and mentoring.
Because you have invested in the United Way, these health coaches are making a difference, making an enormous impact in the lives of people who otherwise wouldn't have health care.
Thanks so much for everything that you do, for the time that you give, for sharing generously your charitable dollar. It's so critically important. Progress is there and we can see it, but it's fragile. And we need to all stay together as a community, and we need to all continue to lean in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, United Way.
Thank you.
Thank you,